Famous stand-up comedian, ex-intern of Howard Stern Show, coming back to say hi to the gang, see if Gary will admit that he was wrong about telling me that I wouldn't make it as a stand-up comedian, and here to see everybody again and say hi to the crew.
That's Mitch Fatel. He used to be my intern.
Always told us he was going to be a comedian.
Yeah, he said he was going to be a comedy writer. We didn't know he was going to be a comedian.
No, he used to tell me he was going to be a comedian.
And then you pissed all over him.
Oh, stop it. I didn't.
Mitch
I
Fatel's
was playing with him.
Comedy album, Super Retardo and Mini Skirts and Muffins, is available at stores, superretardo.com. Hey, there's Mitch. His hair is shorter.
It looks like Mitch.
Hey, Mitch.
Oh, the thing is, it's got the mic on it, right?
Yes. Hi there.
You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank
my
you.
God.
It's good to see you.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, Howard.
You know, Mitch, I'm always proud of any intern that actually does anything, because I almost take it personally when an intern does badly. You know, because people go, oh, they used to be an intern.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, they interned on the Howard Stern Show. Look at him.
And when my interns do well, makes it seem like almost like I'm legitimate in a way. I launched careers
you can pick
not
talent.
only did you launch careers, but you made it okay. At least I heard you first when I was 15.
Right.
And you became my hero. And the reason why is because I think that you kind of taught me that guys who weren't cool could get girls.
Yeah,
and
that was my mission in life.
Yeah, and
yes.
so then I was like, oh my God, well, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. And so that's why I wanted to become a stand-up.
I heard you're banging a 19-year-old.
19-year-old girl.
Yeah, that's your girlfriend. You moved
He's
her in.
finally able
Yeah.
to get a 19-year-old.
Yeah. Took him
And
till he
she's-
was, how old are you now, 37?
I'm 38.
You're 38.
Yeah.
Took him till he was 38 to get a 19-year-old.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
the feeling.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Once you can get one, it's wonderful. And what's even more amazing is that she's convinced that she would like me even if I wasn't a successful comedian.
Oh, right.
But yet I walk in the mall and nobody pays attention to me, but suddenly she says that she would have figured it out.
How'd you meet her?
She was a waitress at a comedy club. And she's
Yeah, and she was into your act. And, I mean, you're a good comic. Your album sounds funny. You,
Thank you, man.
now,
that means a lot to me, man.
Does
Well,
it?
we've been
Good.
following, your first Lettermans and all
Yeah.
that. We were really proud.
Yeah, but I thought you were
said
mad
you saw
at the
my
show.
No, I wasn't mad at the show. What I was is they had asked me to come back, and I said I wanted to come back when I had become successful because I wanted to say that I did it.
Do you think it's right that you came on now? Do you feel successful enough that you're here, or should you have waited a little more?
Is this the right timing or what?
No, I felt
Actually,
right.
Mitch is on the Tonight Show all the time. This was weird. Last night I said, oh, Mitch is coming on. I'm going to look him up on Google. And I
Right.
Googled you, and then I went to your website.
Right.
And on your website is the clip of you on Jay Leno
Right.
doing a report from the Grammys, similar to what you used to do, what Stuttering John did for us
Yeah,
and what we did
yeah.
on the show. And I still hold it against Leno that he will not admit
Right.
that he's got Stuttering John, the announcer. Mitch then comes out and does the Grammys red carpet and asks goofy questions of celebrities.
Right.
And the guy, nothing to do with your show.
And last night, him and Kev were trying to figure out if Sal should go to Kev's party.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it does. And like Beth, my girlfriend, tried to calm me down. She goes, "Isn't that a compliment to you that all these guys are using your stuff?" And I go, "No, for some reason, I don't feel
You're
generous."
not complimented.
I wouldn't mind if Jay Leno in an interview said, Howard Stern made these things possible, and I'm trying to do them on my own.
Didn't Dave Letterman admit to you that he started using his mom because you talked to your mom?
Yeah,
he admitted
and
that.
that I can live with. I somehow need the recognition. I don't know why. I can't imagine one of my fans watching the Tonight Show and seeing you do your Grammys thing and seeing John do the announcing, and then doesn't get kind of ticked off.
Well, that's the first time I ever did a red carpet thing for him.
Yeah,
I
it was
used
funny,
I used
too.
to go out to thanks, man. I used to go to the Country Music Awards and stuff like that, and talk to Willie Nelson and stuff like that in his bus and stuff. So, but
I feel like Jay talks down to you though. When I watched the clip, like you did a really
my
good
girlfriend
piece.
actually said that too. My girlfriend's like, he's kind of mean to you when you come out.
Like he's better than
shouldn't
you.
say that, though.
He's in the middle of I know, but he's in the middle of ripping me off, and he's even using my ex-intern in a bit.
Yeah.
And I sit there and I go,
He doesn't know I was an intern.
I
He
know
doesn't yeah.
that. And the thing is that, like he looks at Mitch. And Mitch is a lot shorter than Jay, and he kind of looks at him and goes, "Oh, you look like your clothes are funny." I mean, whose clothes are funnier than Jay Leno? You ever see him riding around on his motorcycle with that shirt that's all tight?
Right, it looks like Halloween.
Yeah, and his tits and his belly are hanging over the belt. I mean, in the big jaw. But he's
Where'd
looking
you
at
get your costume?
He's looking at Mitch like he's a maggot. Meanwhile, Mitch just put together a brilliant piece for him that was really funny.
Working hard for him.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, yeah, and I appreciate the work. Good.
I know, you can't say that. I know.
Jay's been very good to me. I was coached to say that. Jay's been
So
very good to me.
you left our show.
Yeah.
You did one of the most brilliant things I think any intern has ever done. And normally I'd be pissed about it, but it was so brilliant. When Mitch would get really angry, and most of your anger was Fred. That you didn't like.
Yeah.
And you would do a thing.
A lot of Fred.
I had no idea.
There was a lot of me, too, and I was really shocked.
You know, Rob, I don't know why you say that. I was never mad at you.
Really?
No,
Let me tell you the brilliant
I
thing.
recall feeling very upset that I didn't ever want to hurt you. I loved you.
Yeah, no, because people have always said to me, like, why was Robin so bad? I'm like, I don't remember ever having a
Everybody
problem
thought
with
Robin was bad. She had problems.
I don't remember.
No, but Mitch and I had a great relationship.
I liked you. I really did. I always
all
thought.
right.
Well, here's what Mitch did.
I swear to that.
Mitch used to work the computer and keep the notes and the log for our show.
Right. My job was I'd have to put in what was happening every hour.
Right.
When Mitch would get mad, he would do something called a time bomb. No one ever thought to do this. He would look ahead 5 years, and he'd write, Fred is an asshole. I mean, you would write things about, like you would write, Fred. I'm trying to remember what it was. Like you would say, I don't know what the hell you said.
I think one of them was like, I hope Fred chokes on a horse's dick and dies.
I hope Fred's dead by now.
Right.
Like
So 5 years.
It didn't happen, Mitch.
But I'm sorry now. I'll tell you why I was upset. I realized it, and it's like, and now that I've gotten a little older, I realize that I was the lowest on the totem pole, and everybody else's job was to shit on the intern at that point. Because now I do it to people.
Well, that
who
was
are,
part of the resume, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Fred,
now
Fred is rough on the interns.
I've gotten better. I really
I don't know
have.
why you used to shit on the interns.
You know something? I don't either, but that's 20 years ago, and I'm hoping that I've changed since then.
I even had to go to Fred. I think it was over you. And
No. It was about somebody totally different.
Yeah, Fred was doing something to some intern.
It's like, on one hand, I felt like he deserved it. I probably acted badly with him. But Mitch, I always liked Mitch.
Well, I did like Fred.
But I guess I wasn't goofing.
I think the reason why I think the time bombs happened, and I'm sure you can relate to this. The time bombs happened because, of course, as an intern, I wanted it to be more than just clean your potatoes. So I used to try
Mitch used to clean my potatoes.
Right. And I always did a good job on that. I prided myself on that.
You were one of the best.
I remember you used to say nice potatoes, and my whole day would be made. Nice potatoes today, Mitch. And
now
I'd
you're
be
banging 19-year-olds.
Yeah,
Look at that.
And my dad would be like, I heard your potatoes were good today. That was my one job, so I wanted to do it good. So the thing that happened with Fred, just that I thought I would clear up, was when we had Milton Berle on, and Milton Berle was a big guest for us at the time. He was a we didn't get a lot of huge guests.
Right.
And Milton Berle was one of our huge guests, and he went on this whole thing about how you're changing radio.
Right.
He made this whole statement, you're wonderful, you're changing the world. So I actually, on my own, to try to be an adult, went to Scott and said, let's take that clip and we can open the show with it.
Good.
So I went to Fred with the cart, all proud of myself. I cleaned your potatoes, and then I took my cart and I went to Fred and listen to that. Go fucking put that in. Fred puts it in and just stares at me while it's playing, and it ends, and you were talking about condescending. Fred just goes, yeah. And I go, well, don't you think that's kind of good? He goes, what's good? I don't understand. What do you want me to do with this? I go,
he's busting your balls.
That's not
cool.
That's
not cool.
It gets really good. It gets really good. It gets really good.
If I did that,
no, we're so not even close to the end.
Right.
So
I think this is called settling the score. Go ahead,
This
Noam.
has been on my mind for 20 years. Fred, and I got to tell you, Fred.
Get to the ass rape.
Okay.
Right.
So anyway, Fred, and now to make it even worse, he keeps going, why are you having me listen to this? I go, well, don't you think that would be kind of fun to open the show with? Why? Why do you think? And he's just torturing me. Right. I go, well, I don't know. It's kind of Milton Berle talking about Howard. Yeah, okay, well, I don't get it. Why do you think this is good? And he just kept torturing. I go, so all of a sudden I'm beaten, and I'm like, it sucks. I suck. I'm a fucking idiot. I've got to put this away, and I'm going to try to get it. But it gets even better.
Go ahead.
So that's it. So we put it away, and it's done.
Right.
And months go by, and we're cleaning out the office one day.
Right.
This is the moment I remember for the rest of my life. We're cleaning out the office, and we have tons of carts and drawers. And we're pulling them out, and we're playing them and seeing what they are, just finding. And all of a sudden, we put in this cart that's not even labeled, and it's Milton Berle talking about Howard.
Right.
And you go, Jesus, that's brilliant. What is that? Why don't we open the show with that? Fred? And Fred goes, yeah, that is brilliant. I don't know whatever happened. Well, I don't even know where that's from.
Oh,
and I'm sitting there, and I'm going like,
walnuts.
Yeah. Right. And that's the moment I go, I'm going to go in and I'm going to set time bombs because I was like, I had to let it out somehow.
You didn't know where to put it.
Wow, that's a bitter intern.
And Fred actually said, like, yeah, I remember putting that together. I remember that. I don't know whatever happened to that.
You want to know something? I don't have a good memory about a lot of stuff, but that's bullshit.
No,
and
it's
you know
not.
it. Oh, now you're lying. Why don't you and Jay Leno go choke on a
I got
horse's
to tell you
dick?
something, Fred. I've seen you in action with interns, and even when
I would-
Gary was first
one was-
interviewed, you do torture
no,
people.
No, yeah, that's true.
And
But
really,
I would never do that.
And plus, you took good material and you didn't play it.
No, I would never.
And then from that day on, we always open the show with the Milton Berle clip.
Absolutely, I remember that clip.
I think
That
the
was
20
a
years
great
has made
clip.
this story a little bit better.
You bet. What is it, Bubba?
I think he used to get mad at me because he used to goof on his laugh and the way he spoke.
The first
No,
part
I
of
don't
that story sounds totally believable, but again,
second part.
knowing Fred, that's Fred's way of joking with you. I would have thought that the story would have ended where Fred would have eventually used it, because Fred used to.
But think about how much time that wastes. I mean, really, Fred has too much time on his hands to sit there and goof on an intern.
But Fred like, didn't used to go home.
Who's
and
using?
stuff.
I know he used to stay at the
It
office.
was so important to
So it
me.
was
I
easy.
cared so
and
much
you're
about what
using
you
your
thought.
initiative. Let's encourage that.
And then
Fred.
after that, I just was like, I'm just going to be a potato boy the rest of my life.
You never tried again?
I gave up. I just started writing time bombs.
Somehow you overachieved.
Well, the reason you hated Gary, I remember the
I
reason.
never hated
Gary.
Gary.
Well, Gary's your Yubi, the guy who told
I
me
think
I'd
what
never
Gary
be a
did was a
success.
lot worse than what I did.
No,
But
you
that's
tortured.
okay.
Like you took
know,
an insect and pulled his legs
I
off.
did do that.
I don't know why you
and
would
know
want to
something.
use
I
it.
apologize for
Thank
that.
you,
I really
Fred.
did.
That's all I ever wanted for 20 years.
How
Now
many
I'm
more
happy.
time bombs are there going to be, by the way? How many did you
I'm
send?
sure.
Still there?
I'm sure. Like there's anthrax coming in an envelope.
Have the
somewhere.
Robin time bombs hit yet?
No,
Have
no
they come?
Robin ones. But Baba Booey, you did leave a few Baba Booey time bombs about Gary. What did you do wrong, Gary?
You know, we used to mess around with each other all the time. We would break each other's
He
balls.
says,
So I
mess around,
didn't.
break balls. It was he breaking my balls. I
No,
didn't
no,
break
and
anyone's
you would
balls.
break my balls too. We
I was
said,
a kid. How did I break your balls?
I was not much older
you were
than
my
you.
boss.
That's the funny thing.
That's true.
So what happened was, I don't think he ever said that he wanted to do stand-up comedy. I think that he always wanted to be a writer. I don't
No.
remember Mitch ever saying, "I want to be a stand-up." So
I wanted
one
to do
day,
stand-up since I was 5.
so one day while we're in the office, he goes, "I want to be a stand-up comedian," and I go, "You?" And he goes, "Yeah," and I go, "Tell me a joke." Now, in my mind, it doesn't
I'm
matter.
auditioning for Gary in the fucking front office.
It doesn't matter what the joke is, whether the joke's funny or not is insignificant. I'm going to goof on it because that's what we do.
Let's go to the phones, Mitch.
So
and
he
see
tells-
what your score is.
He tells me a joke.
American Idol.
He tells me a joke, which I don't remember, and it may or may not have been funny. And I kept a deadpan face, and I go, "Don't quit your day job,"
Right.
because we would always.
I didn't even
break
have a
each-
day job. I was an intern. I wasn't even getting paid.
But I found out later, like I guess Mitch really held that against me. And when we were working on your movie, Howard,
Right.
I guess Ilan Gold, the comedian who was a good friend of Mitch's, did some work in the movie. And we sat down for lunch one day, and he was just telling me how like the significance of your anger towards me. And he was telling me that he even said to you that you've got to get over it. And Mitch left. I thought
don't
Mitch was like
remember this.
one of my best buddies.
There's a guy in every performer's
Yeah.
life who told him he'll never make it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
know my guy. I put him in the movie. He was an Israeli general manager, radio station, told me I had a horrible voice, a horrible delivery, and that I'd never be any good on the air. And it
Yeah.
only inspired me more, but it was devastating at the time.
Devastating.
You're his
Yeah.
Israeli general
but
manager.
here's the thing that bums me out.
Fucking Jew.
Here's the thing that bums me out about it.
Kike Kike boy.
I didn't evaluate his comedy and tell him that he really sucked. I was busting his balls.
Right.
Yeah, but people don't know that all the time,
You're
especially
cute.
kids.
Yeah,
who are
you're
in
a kid.
college.
Can I tell you what a kid Mitch
You're
was?
so young. You're so young. You're
You're
19,
vulnerable.
and you're just everything that someone says to you means so much more.
Can I tell you what a kid Mitch was?
Oh, here's one. Here's a time bomb. I hope Fred dies.
Well, now I'm going to change all those time bombs because I got it out, and I love Fred now.
So we get told by K-Rock that we have the opportunity to go out to comic relief.
Yeah.
We could send some people out. So we decide
that was my
we're-
big thing you were bringing me.
We're
Yeah.
going to send Mitch, and I'm going to go with him. I'm going to chaperone Mitch.
Right.
And it's like a real low budget trip. Like Mitch and I are, in the back of the plane, and Mitch and I have to share a bedroom, right?
Yeah.
So the whole way out, I said to Mitch, he's going to be in the green room asking celebrity questions. So I say to Mitch, you don't have to wear a suit or anything, but you probably have to dress a little bit nice. You can't wear jeans and a t-shirt just because we don't want to stand out in this room.
All right.
So we get on the plane, and Mitch goes, listen, I went shopping with my mother. I got pants. All I have to do is safety pin my pants up because I didn't hem them. I
Right.
go, that's great. That's great.
I was as comfortable in those clothes as you are. I didn't know how to wear suits and stuff.
So-
I
Wasn't
was
your
a kid.
thing.
And he got, if I remember correctly, he'd even gotten a little sports coat and everything. So he kept
Saying
telling-
I'm small?
He kept telling me over and over again that I guess I am.
Yeah.
He's got a little sports
Really?
coat
I
like
don't
it's
know.
Halloween.
So he must have told me 6 times on the plane and in the hotel and everything that all he had to do was get these pants safety pinned. Right. We go to the hotel room. I go to the bathroom. When I come out, Mitch is standing on the bed with the pants, holding the safety pins for me to pin them up. So I pinned him.
He was my boss.
It's your job.
Yeah.
You're his boss.
Go. You made me look good.
So we go to Comic Relief.
And then he serviced me. My
Right.
penis was out at the time, too.
We go to Comic Relief, and again,
Smacked him in the head with it.
Mitch and I were talking about this yesterday. Nobody in L.A. knows who Howard Stern is. Nobody knows the
Right.
Howard Stern caliber question, so to speak.
Right.
So it's about a month after.
I mean, the ones that Jay Leno now uses?
No. The Howard Stern caliber questions are the ones that Jay would never use, that are
Right.
so edgy.
Right.
So it's about a month and a half after the whole Joan Rivers show has died and that Edgar Rosenberg, her husband, has committed suicide.
Right.
So we're in the green room. Mitch has this whole list of
And
questions.
meanwhile, I don't know any of these people. Jackie
Right.
used to just write questions for the interns to say.
Right.
Norman Lear comes back to the green room. He has just received a Lifetime Achievement Award for comedy from Comic Relief.
Yeah.
So Mitch raises his hand, and Mitch, what did you say?
I said, is it true? Is it true that Fox killed Edgar
No,
Rosenberg?
do you think Fox
you think
has any
Fox-
responsibility for the death of
for the
Edgar
death of
Rosenberg?
Edgar Rosenberg.
So
great.
Norman Lear.
No idea what I was asking.
By the way, that's a legitimate question. 'Cause
No
wasn't Joan
idea.
Rivers,
No idea what I was
saying the
asking.
job drove him crazy?
So Norman Lear glares at Mitch. I mean, glares at him. I'm in the back working the tape recorder. Thank God. I have to push the record button down.
Yeah.
He glares at him, and he goes, there's a long pause, and he goes, oh, my God. He goes, I don't even, he goes, I just won a Lifetime Achievement Award. I don't even understand that question.
Wow.
And like, he wouldn't let it go. He kept going, oh, my God, oh, my God. So finally, somebody asked him another question, and he starts answering. He goes, I got to stop. I got to tell you. I don't get your question. Mitch is like shuffling through papers.
Mitch did,
quiet.
Mitch did a lot of good stuff. Mitch was the guy who did the whole homeless makeover on our video. Remember
Yeah,
that? Yeah,
yeah.
He did a lot of good
So
stuff.
Mitch was asking John questions before John.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So what happened? I heard your particular intern story was that you were our intern and then you wrecked your car and your dad said, look, you're getting the hell out of that job. Those people are taking advantage of you. They're not paying you, and I'm
Yeah.
not paying to fix your car unless you leave, which was good probably. It got you out
Yeah,
the
I
door.
think even you said, I wouldn't let my son work on a show like that
for free.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
And you were upset that you had to leave, and you even went and called your friend at NYU named Stuttering John.
Well, there was a guy at the and I actually had to apologize to Stuttering John because I think I did something bad to him when he first started. Because he first started and he said to me, and I don't know if you remember, I wrote this funny song for Howard, and it calls him a Jew boy.
Right.
And I said, well, Howard will love that. That'll be hysterical. He always laughs. And he played it, and I remember listening that day, and you going, what the hell do you think?
The line was, poor little Jew boy thought he was a coon. That's the actual line. I remember the song.
Oh, it was great.
But it was
Yeah.
funny because Mitch felt so bad about leaving us so quickly, and he wanted to help us,
And
get
I
a
said
replacement. And Mitch was all weird about the stuttering part. He's like, listen, the guy stutters, but it really won't affect his job at all. He's a good guy.
I walk by and I go,
Did
my
I
ears
stutter?
perked up. I go, you said there's a guy who stutters? I go, no need to interview him. He's hired. That's it.
Right.
John's still offended by that, by the way.
Good.
That you said hire him before I ever met him. Just
Absolutely.
Based on the stutter.
That's the truth.
And he took it to a new level, the whole intern thing that I never thought
That's
I'd,
right.
yeah.
But so your dad got you. So what happened? You left, and I had no idea what happened to
So
you.
I left. Well, what is even weirder is I had one of those weird kind of. A couple of people knew me because we had done the underpants party and stuff.
Right.
So I now wanted to become a stand-up comic. So I got a job as a waiter at an overnight truck stop. So every now and then, like in the movie The Accused, people would come in and be like, "You're the guy from Howard Stern," and I would just deny it because it would look so bad that I was just
Not
working for you, and then I was taking people's orders at a truck stop. So this guy would come in every week and harass me. I know you're the guy. I know you're the guy.
Those are the jobs that define you as a man.
Absolutely.
They do because
Yeah.
you. Those are the jobs that say, I got to get out of
Those
this.
are my proudest moments that I said. And I remember I got a job serving cappuccino somewhere, and I was walking in the room, and all the cappuccinos fell and spilled all over my pants, and I burned myself. And I went home, and I said, "What am I doing? I'm a waiter now." And I kept thinking of Gary. Keep your day job. Keep your day job.
Yeah,
keep
now
your
look at your day job.
And then I just said I wanted to be a stand-up since I was a kid, and I know I was good at it. And I went to a stand-up comedy club, and I just started, and it just escalated.
You quietly went out there
Yeah.
every night. Some nights
Yeah.
you bomb, some nights you do well.
Absolutely. And Gary was like,
paid
"Why
your
don't you
dues,
come
yeah.
on the show?" And I said, "I just want to do it on my own and know that
Right.
I made it, and then come back to Howard as a success."
See, we always got a weird vibe that you didn't like us, and I realize now Mitch was he wanted to make it so he would deny that he was part of the show. Even if,
Right.
like some people use the show to get spots at a club.
Right.
Mitch would never do
I
that.
never wanted that. Yeah, I wanted to do it on my own because I felt like I wanted to know I was funny on my own, and then I said, and then hopefully.
Do me a favor.
And by the way, you watched me on the Letterman show the first time, and you complimented me, and I remember just this feeling
you were
that I had
terrific.
arrived.
Yeah, no,
it was
you're
a
doing
wonderful feeling.
Good. You're doing great. And for old time's sake, do me a favor. Go out and wash me a potato.
Yeah,
Get it right.
I got you two big ones.
And then put a time bomb in the computer for Fred.
You know what you wanted to
And by the way, Stuttering John was never as good as you at washing potatoes. You were good at it.
I know. I tried to teach him. You know, you try to teach these kids, they don't care anymore.
You wanted to talk to him about. We found him when he was an intern on the Brenner show.
Oh yeah. Someone told me a weird story. Who told me this?
It's in the notes.
Oh, is that where I heard it?
Yeah.
That you were on David Brenner's show interning, and you accused him of stealing a script of yours.
Well, again, and I think that's when Fred worked on the David Brenner show, and Fred actually stole it from me. No, I was working on the David Brenner show, and they used to start the show, which was god awful if you remember.
Yeah.
And they used to start the show with some terrible skit. David would come out, and the audience member would do something crazy. I always wanted to be more than an intern, so I wrote this script, and we were not allowed to talk to Dave. You were just not allowed to. And so
Maybe that's a good thing.
One day, I actually hid under the seats of the of the show. I hid there like a
terrorist.
Just like a caveman, and
Yeah.
just like ate under there for like a day or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, with the script, because you weren't allowed. And I knocked, and all of a sudden it got really quiet, and I was shaking, and I knocked on Dave's door, and he opened the door, and I said, "You don't know me. I'm an intern. Can you just read this? It's a script I wrote, and if you could just give me credit if you use it, I would really appreciate that, because I wasn't part of any union or
Right.
anything."
Yeah, you just want to get your stuff on
And
the
he
air.
goes, "Yeah, sure, I'll look at it."
Yeah.
And he looks at it, and 2 days go by, and I walk in the studio, and that skit is the skit of the day, and another writer's name is on top of
Wow.
it. And that they couldn't use the skit if I had written it, because I wasn't part of a union or anything.
Wow.
And this,
Why don't you time bomb him? What are
Yeah.
you doing?
They never
I'm
let
doing
him
it
near
now.
a computer.
Wow.
and
Wow.
and it ran, and I remember sitting at home that day, and I was, washing your potatoes or something, and I was watching it on TV, my skit. And I just thought, and I remember always thinking, like, what a shitty thing to do to a kid.
Yeah.
And now looking back, I think it's so bad, because it took so much guts to just sit there and knock on his door, and then that was it.
So let's get to the 19-year-old you're banging now. Let's fast forward to the real
Well, one
Wonderful.
of these days we have
Wonderful.
to have him confront
So
David
small.
Letterman, or not David
David-
Letterman,
David
David
Brenner.
Brenner with that story.
I'd rather we confront David Letterman.
Well, I don't think much will come of
I
it.
think David Brenner's actually working at that truck stop I used to work at.
Could be. Funny how things change, isn't it? Well, Mitch's comedy album, Super Retardo. Super Retardo. Is that supposed to be your Super Retardo?
Yeah.
You're not retardo.
People ask me that a lot.
Yeah, I
if
mean,
I'm
what-
retarded.
Do you feel like you're retarded? Oh, they do? Why?
Yeah.
Sort of maybe because
don't
of the
know.
delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hear that.
I don't either, but, sometimes you get a weird...
Yeah, I've had people come up and be like, "I think that's so great that you're doing so much as a retarded person."
Are you so successful
And I-
now as a stand-up? Like, I don't know what level
Where
you're
do you
at.
live?
Are you making a lot of money?
I make a decent amount of money.
Are
Yeah.
you're able to live full-time off comedy?
Oh yeah. I've been living full time off comedy for about 10 years now. Yeah. I
And do you tour the country?
tour the country.
Play
do-
colleges?
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty well known now.
pretty well known.
I would say you're
CDs
known.
are selling really, really well. And
Wow.
Where do you live
yeah,
now?
I live in Hoboken. We bought a place in Hoboken.
So you own your own house?
Yeah, I own a house.
When you say we, you bought it, right?
Well, I bought it, and my girlfriend pays me food money.
Does she really? She actually has to chip in?
I figured I have to give her. There's no reason for her to work if she doesn't, and then she sits and watches Entertainment all day
Yeah, and
eats chicken fingers.
is she going to
That's
get a
all.
job, or is she just going to be your girlfriend?
I think she's gonna be my girlfriend. I think it works
Wow.
out pretty good.
You're
Yeah.
going to marry this broad? She's 19. That's about
Well,
right.
the thing that's so perfect for me is I'm only 5'5", and she's tiny. She's like
She's still growing.
She's like 5.
She might outgrow you, yeah.
That's right. What if she grows past you?
She's like 5 feet, which makes
Right.
me feel like a man. You know,
Right.
she's got a very, very small vagina, and because she's a very small girl.
Petite.
Yeah, and so
Makes you feel
Have you
powerful.
found big vaginas that you've
well, yeah,
rattled
yeah,
around in or
yeah.
He went out with a
yeah.
short girl, she was almost half vagina.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you-
well, you said that you wanted to date Beth because she was tall, so
Yeah,
she.
I like the height, yeah.
So for me, as a smaller guy, whenever I go with a girl my own size, I always feel like a wimp when I'm
Right.
walking. But with my girlfriend now, I feel so
Would you ever
manly.
date a midget?
It
'Cause
matters.
you would feel like King Kong.
now you're a giant.
You could beat her up if you went
Yeah,
out
I
with a
could
midget.
fucking take her whenever I wanted her.
Well, I'm glad you're doing well. So you're making real money.
Yeah, doing good.
Able to buy a home in Hoboken. You go out to L.A., you do TV shows, you're on Letterman, you're on Leno. I mean,
Yeah,
this is good.
Now, do you write for different shows? Or, I mean, have you
Never-
done any of that stuff? the
Never wanted to
pilot
write.
thing?
No, never wanted to write for other people. I
Yeah.
just always felt, like I said,
your stuff.
Jay's wonderful to me. He gives me these correspondence pieces where I go out and interview people, and now I'm talking to different stations about doing TV shows.
Oh,
and
yeah?
stuff like that.
Oh, wow, great. Okay. Weldon, you got maybe a sitcom deal, a holding deal?
I had one. No, not anymore. It's amazing, those sitcom deals, because they sign you and they don't really know what to do with you.
No,
It's
but
just
they
really
feel
weird.
something's happening. They hope you come
Yeah,
up with something.
yeah.
You been getting laid a lot? I mean, did you get a bunch of women?
So much.
We stand up.
Yeah, but it's amazing because as soon as you get it, there's something about when you're on stage suddenly that the girls want to be with that guy.
Yeah.
But then what starts to happen is you realize that they think that they love you, but they don't love you. They love the you on stage, and then all of a sudden they realize that you're kind of nuts. At least for me, like whenever they would date me, they'd be like, "Well, you're a little weird," like because I'd get depressed about stuff, and they just think that you're happy all the time because of my act.
Yeah, they think you're the guy on stage.
Yeah.
Did you get any celebrity pussy?
You know who I did make out with?
Who?
The girl from 90210,
Which one?
Lindsay Price.
Don't know her.
She's the Asian girl.
Oh.
And I made out with her. She saw
No
me at a show,
kidding.
which was like to me getting laid just to kiss somebody that was on TV.
Why not
And
go
then I
further?
blew Gary once.
Yeah,
so.
right. But did you ever, like when you kissed her, why didn't it go further? Like, why didn't
I
you
think
get
it could have, and I got nervous.
Wow.
I
You
got
choked.
really I choked. I'd only been doing comedy 6 years, and I couldn't believe I was somebody famous who was on a TV show at the time.
That's big news.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't know you.
And I
used
was
to be an intern.
shaking. I was shaking. How depressing is that? I
know.
was shaking.
I've done that a million times. Kevin, you're on the air in New Haven, Connecticut.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Yeah.
Listen, Mitch, you are the funniest motherfucker ever.
Well, there you go.
I think that's Fred in the other room.
Number one, he said he's doing well. This guy should be a multimillionaire. He should be selling out Madison Square Garden left and right.
Thanks, Dad.
All right? There's 3 guys in this world that have made me laugh so hard that I've cried. It's Artie Lang, Sam Kinison, and Mitch Fatel.
Wow, that's
Well,
very
that's
nice
my
of you.
honor.
Thanks
And
a lot.
I know you said, you wouldn't want to write for anybody, but you would be the perfect writer for the Family Guy.
That's nice. I'm going to send you a signed potato.
Well, that's nice, I tell you. And you're doing well, and I'm glad for you.
That
I'm
makes
really,
me
really
so happy
Yeah.
that you say that because you were
I'm
always
happy.
so important to me.
No, we, the thing is that Mitch really left here angry with everyone but me, and that's all that counts.
Well, apparently I got out unscathed.
Yeah,
I don't remember
For
you
a
having a problem with
change.
Robin.
I'm sure you
think
did.
that-
You were always nice to me.
I know exactly what it was. I think maybe I was the only one you told that you wanted to be a stand-up comedian from what I'm hearing from these other guys.
And you were supportive, I remember.
was supportive.
Yeah.
I said you were really funny, but the
Yeah.
one thing I said to you was that if you ever became really, really famous, you would be horrible.
I would be horrible.
Yes.
You did say that. Yeah, yeah.
Are you-
A human being.
Are you horrible?
I think I could be under the right circumstances.
How does your girlfriend's parents feel about her dating a 38-year-old guy?
Okay, so this is, and I wanted to ask you your question on it. So they loved me at first.
Right.
But then, of course, then they loved me because their daughter was with somebody who was making some money and something,
right.
and she was a waitress in Atlantic City, and not much going on. And I moved her to Hoboken, and then I have a journal every week, every month that I put out for my fans. And
Like a blog?
yeah, and this month's journal, a beautiful girl, which was my first time this ever happened, came over and wanted me to sign her breasts. I'm assuming you've done this numerous
Yes.
times at this point, but this was my first time. It was very exciting, and it wasn't some slob. It was beautiful little tiny breasts. They were just gorgeous. So I signed them, and they took a picture of me signing them. So I put it on my
Website.
and all of a sudden the mom calls my girlfriend. Why is he putting pictures of himself signing people's breasts on his website?
Right.
And then my girlfriend, why are you putting pictures of people? Why? I thought you would. I don't think it's appropriate that you're touching other people's breasts. And then I have to. Well, honey, it's my business. I can't put just pictures of me and you shopping. I go, that wouldn't really be interesting to the fans.
And what do you want me to do? Pictures of me writing love poems to you?
Right.
So now they're like, it's fun until they see that I'm putting pictures of other girls on the site now.
Oh, wow. There's the Asian chick you made out with. Wow. I don't
Yeah.
think she's Asian, though.
Oh no, she was Asian. 'Cause I remember she was saying at the time that her and Lucy Liu were the two Asians looking for jobs, and
Man, she's nice.
yeah, she was pretty, right?
Good for you.
Yeah,
Wow.
probably could have gotten her.
Yeah. She's half Asian, it looks like to me, I would guess. Hook Nose Mike, you're on the air.
Morning, Howard, you hook nose, you two bastards. Listen, I just wanted to say that, I admire Mitch for what he's done. He hasn't attached himself to your name, and he built his career up from the basement, and started with you and didn't, ride your coattails. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's done very well for himself, and he's a respected comic, and we couldn't be happier for him. And the album is called Super Retardo. Mini Skirts and Muffins is also another album available in stores and at superretardo.com. Superretardo.com.
I didn't want. That's nice of him to say that didn't ride your coattails, but I do want to say that you were a huge inspiration to me.
Well,
so.
I'm thrilled.
Who was your inspiration when you started out? Who made you want to do comedy?
Well, I had weird inspirations. I was into talk shows. I was into Mike Douglas. I like the Mike Douglas show. I like Soupy Sales show.
That was the one I'll never get over. That Soupy Sales was his hero.
Soupy Sales was your hero.
My hero.
Wow.
My hero. And, of course, I ruined that when I cut the piano wires in his studio and yelled at him.
He totally crapped all over
I crapped all over my hero.
Your hero.
So feel free to crap all over me if I had some influence on you.
Tortured your hero.
Mitch just got up and peed all over the soundboard. What was
One
that?
of my biggest influences was Paul Winchell, who was a famous ventriloquist.
I know the name.
Jerry Mahoney and Knucklehead Smith were his puppets. And geez, I don't know. There was a million of them, though. I I loved a lot of stand-up comics. Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
But it was funny because I hardly knew who Soupy Sales was, and he was one of the first guests we ever booked on the show. We were still in Washington.
Right.
And Howard, he had a song out called The Mouse. He was re-releasing The Mouse.
Nice.
And Howard got this, he got this booking, that Soupy was coming on the show, and he was jittery. He was like,
You were nervous.
Yeah, I was beside myself.
Soupy Sales is
Soupy
coming.
Sales.
You don't know who he is, Robin.
The other influence on me, I met him once, and even to this day, I can't even comprehend his genius, which is Don Rickles. I've never heard anything like that in my life. He was the most brilliant of men, to the point that I don't even want to know him because I don't even want to be disappointed in any way by him.
You want to think Don Rickles is Don Rickles.
I do.
Yeah.
You don't want him to come down from what you see him as.
I just think he's the most brilliant person I've ever seen on television.
Do you think that story he tells about Frank Sinatra is a true story or just a story that he tells on?
You mean about how...
the one where I'm eating Frank. I always wonder if that's a true story.
I don't know. You don't know with these guys. They make stuff up or they embellish on the truth. But he would come out and he appeared to be spontaneous, but he wasn't. Yeah. But he was brilliant.
Yeah.
And what about Rodney Dangerfield?
Rodney, I loved. There was a bunch, but the only guy in radio that I even knew growing up, which is weird that I wanted radio because my father was a radio engineer, so I looked up to my father. But the guy that I would listen to is Brad Crandall, and nobody knows who he is. Brad Crandall is a guy who was on NBC Radio, a network radio show at night.
Yeah.
And I'd lay in bed and listen to him, and he was an expert on everything. He was an
Was
expert.
he funny? Was he funny?
No. He was serious. He was just, I didn't know what he looked like, but he had this great voice. I pictured a guy in like Montana somewhere, sitting there with a pipe.
Yeah.
I wasn't that far off. He was a little chubby guy. In fact, Walt Sabo sent me a picture of him, his press photo. Yeah. And Brad Crandall would sit there, and he was an expert on everything. Like a guy would go, Brad, I want to fix my back porch screen door. What do I do? And Brad wouldn't miss a beat. He'd go, look, what kind of bolts do you have and nuts? And he would tell the guy what to do. And a woman would call and go, Brad, my husband wants to leave me. What do I do? How can I keep him? Ma'am, here's what you do to keep a man. Right. And the guy knew everything.
My boss's potatoes aren't quite in the center nice enough.
Here's how you cook
Here's the perfect potato recipe.
Oh, wow. Look at all the shit you're selling.
Oh, you sell stuff?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Mitch, come on. Super Retardo, T-shirts, hats.
My personal favorite is that you can get a 10-pack of the refrigerator magnet.
Hey, I got a girlfriend I got to buy chicken fingers for.
Do you make money? Throw Pillow, $19.99.
You get a couple of bucks for everything. There's this company that puts all this stuff on there for you, and they sell it, and then whatever, you get a commission off of everything.
Do you get a check every once in a while?
Sure, yeah,
wow.
absolutely. You'd be surprised.
I guess then it works.
But then you get emails out of nowhere from guys, hey, asshole, I bought your Super Retardo clock, and it doesn't work. Like, I'm sending out the clock.
Well, they hold you responsible. Well, this is great. It's great to see you, Mitch. I feel free to come in and see us every once in a while.
That's nice to hear. Thank you so much.
Tell us what's going on with you. Mitch Fatel, many years ago, a intern of ours, was the guy who was here before Stuttering John and then brought Stuttering John in and made my potato so well. And
and was tortured by Fred.
Boy, I miss those potatoes.
But me and Fred just made our peace, and now I'm
Yeah.
happy, you know.
I think you did make
Now
peace.
we're cuddling and everything's good.
It's not easy to make peace with Fred. He let you off. I'm surprised.
How'd it go in there, man?
I think.
Yo, what's up? I'm Tracy Morgan. I'm down here at Howard Stern, Sirius Radio. I'm stoked. I'm psyched. I'm excited. I'm a big fan of Howard Stern. It's going down. I don't know what to expect. This is crazy. Peace.
Tracy Morgan's here. Tracy used to be on Saturday Night Live. Now he's on that TV show 60...
No, 30 Rock.
30 Rock. I thought it was 60
30
Rock.
Rock. No.
There he is.
30.
He's very funny.
That's
on that
Tracy
show.
Morgan right there. That's the guy.
Hello.
He's totally...
He looks like a man walking to his death.
Here.
He looks very...
I'm excited.
Oh, that's
I'm
excitement?
excited. I'm a big fan.
Tracy's
All
a big
right.
fan. He
What you talking about?
he even knows about Elliot Offen and Baba Booey
No
going on.
doubt.
kidding.
Come on, me and my son watch this show every day, all day.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm
but
excited
you were
to be here.
sitting out there, and I was like, geez, he looks a little nervous
What, on
or
edge?
scared.
Why?
Yeah.
No, I'm just a black man.
Yeah, come on. A black man in a room full of white people
It's
and Robin.
always
I'm
on
used
edge.
to it. 7 years of SNL, I'm good.
Was it weird being like the black guy on SNL?
Nah, I
Was
loved it, man. I had the advantage, man. You know, I was a soul on the show. You know what I'm saying?
it- well, whenever
I
somebody...
didn't have to write nothing, man. All I had to do was show up, baby.
But when someone...
Let them play everything black. I didn't have to write nothing, man. Being a black dude on Saturday Night Live is the spot.
For you, it was a miracle, right? I mean, you grew up in the poorest of neighborhoods.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Nah, I grew up right across the street from Jay-Z.
No, wait a
And Mark
second.
Breland, and everybody came out of my project.
You had a horrible childhood.
Mark Breland, a boxer?
I had love. We had love. We didn't have money, but it
No.
wasn't horrible.
Oh, wait a
I
second.
had parents, I had grandparents, I had uncles.
Your
had a-
father, though, wasn't around, right?
Nah, my dad went to Vietnam. Vietnam screwed him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So, you know, we come from that generation. Vietnam screwed him up. Being on the other side of the planet at 17,
Yeah.
fighting enemies you couldn't see. Then they bring you back with no counseling.
Did your
So-
dad talk to you about Vietnam? Did he say to you, listen, man,
Always,
this fucked
always,
me up, man.
yeah,
This is
always,
crazy.
always. Shot dope. Yeah, you know, shot heroin over there. Picked up some bad habits.
Yes.
Came back, gave my moms a couple of kids.
Yeah.
Then she had to kick him out. 'Cause
And then took off.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, all of that stuff turned
That's
into
hard.
this, you know?
No, but wait a second. That had to be sad
That's
for you.
the end of the story.
And your dad died at a young age, right?
Yeah, 36,
36
man.
years old. Did he die of AIDS?
Died of AIDS.
AIDS because
Yeah,
of
passed
heroin?
away. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Caught up to him.
The needle,
Caught up to
yeah,
him.
the needle.
But he gave us what he had to do. He did what he had to do with us before he passed on. He was at peace when he left.
Yeah, and it's a tough neighborhood. You got into fights, no? I mean,
Yeah,
you had to
what?
fight.
I dropped a couple of people, man.
Did you really? Are you good with your
Yeah,
fists?
but yeah, I'm good with my fists, but I didn't have to fight much, man. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
And you have that crazy reputation. Everyone talks about, oh, Tracy Morgan, he'll show up at a comedy club. Did you vomit on some guys at a comedy club?
No.
I think that was at a restaurant.
Was that at a restaurant? You vomited
No,
on some
no,
people?
I
Tell
didn't
the truth.
vomit on
Come on,
nobody,
you're
dude.
a wild man.
Yeah, I like the party, you know.
Yeah.
What it was that I went to a club. My boy had a bachelor party
Right.
over at Suede, and I didn't eat before I went over there. Rookie move. I'm a professional drinker.
That is a rookie move.
Yeah, it was a rookie move. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I started drinking, and I threw up in the club, and they put it all in a post and page 6. But I'm taking power back now. I love you for that, Howard. Thanks for bringing it up.
No
man.
problem. Who are your friends? You have a lot of celebrity friends now. Now that you've made it in the business, I mean, you're a big star now.
Well, you say you know Star Jones. How do you?
I don't hang out with these people. I have
don't
my
hang out
own
with Star
friends.
Jones?
I don't hang out with no celebrities, man.
Really?
I'm down to earth. My friends are regular.
Someone
my friends
told
are
me
working
Mike
class.
Mike
Those
Tyson.
are people that I know and I speak to, but I don't. As far as friends.
Friends. Who are your
No,
friends?
my friends still work a 9 to 5. Leroy, Knox.
Are they jealous of your money and your success? Didn't you move out of the neighborhood to a nice Jewish neighborhood as
Yeah.
soon as you made some money? You took your kids and you got them all out.
Yeah, but my friends they hang out with me and they go on the road with me and they get a paycheck from me. So.
What is it like when your ghetto friends show up in Riverdale at your...
That don't happen.
It doesn't.
That's not happening.
Because you're
bro.
afraid they
I
might...
meet them at the club, man.
Yeah, right. You don't bring
Like
them to
Eddie
the house.
Murphy said in Trading Places, who's been putting they fucking cools on my floor?
Did
I'm
he
not
say
having
that?
nobody putting out this
Who has
fucking
been putting
cigarette.
that cools out of my floor?
No, that ain't happening.
Yeah, you don't bring the friends
Nah, I
over.
got a wife and kids, man, so...
How old is your oldest kid? You started pretty early.
Yeah, you know, in the ghetto, man, we use sex as a sedative, you know? It eases the pain of poverty, so I was fucking early.
Wow. Are you upset that you got married so young? You married, what, a high school sweetheart?
Yeah, Sabina.
Sabina, how
17.
old? 17 years old you got married.
Yeah, I was dropping it like it was hot, man.
Is she the only girl you ever been with?
I was fucking when I was like 12, man.
Really? With Sabina?
Nah, not with Bina.
But at 17, you meet your wife, and you didn't stop fucking other women after that, did you?
Nah, I felt my wild oats. She waited for me.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
you said to her, look, baby, I'm on Saturday Night Live.
No. Saturday Night Live came later down the road, man.
Well, wait a second, though. You cheated on your wife, though, right? Because, I mean, you didn't stop at 17 having sex with her.
Did I cheat on my wife?
Yes.
You got married at 17.
Nah, we met at 17.
Oh, you met at 17.
How old were you when you got married?
I was when we tied the knot, I was about 25.
That's a young man.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I mean,
it was sweet though. I got a good woman, man.
Yeah,
it's sweet. You know,
white woman
but
or
if
black
he started
woman?
having sex at 12,
black
she's
woman?
still sweet. Yeah,
but you love white women.
I love all women, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, pun. Let's get that straight. I regulate every shade of that, baby. I don't give a fuck. I'm nasty.
Yeah.
But if he got
I like
married
the nappy dugout and I like the coleslaw.
Right. Me too.
I stick my tongue in the chick ass with the quickness.
I love it all.
Yeah, don't put it in my face,
You're not putting your
goddammit.
tongue in anybody's
I love you how
asshole.
me and you got the hang, baby. We got to go up to Sue's rendezvous.
I would love it. Do you ever toss a chick salad? Would you go that far?
Yeah,
Would you put
absolutely.
you would put a tongue up a girl's ass?
That's what he
fart in my
said.
motherfucking mouth. I don't
Really?
give a Fuck yeah.
Would you let a girl take a dump on you?
Nah, that
You
ain't
would never.
happening.
That ain't
That's
happening.
ridiculous.
Would you pee
I-
on a girl?
Nah.
You would not pee on a girl.
I don't like the kinky shit like that. I'm
Right.
kinky, but nah, I ain't
You
never
just like sex.
You never took a dump on a
Yeah,
girl.
oh my God, I love the way y'all smell down there and everything.
Oh, really?
Feet and toes. I like to come in the house and I tell my wife, when you hear them keys jingling at the door, I want you standing way at the end of the hallway with your panties down and your butt cheeks like this.
And what do you mean? So
Open them up.
Ready
I
for
see
you to enter?
buttholes and toes, Artie. I love me some buttholes and toes.
And when you
I like to send a woman to the hair salon and let her get bangs in her hair, then come in her hair.
You like
Come in
that?
her bangs, come in her bang. Ain't like nothing like sperm and bangs, baby.
Are you saying
I'm
that?
lightheaded from laughing. That was
Really?
good.
Will your wife answer the door, literally bent over with
My
her
wife-
panties pulled
yeah,
down,
yeah.
and you'll just come over and put your penis right inside of her? Right. You see her toes.
That's my baby girl.
What do you do to her feet? What do you like to
I
do?
lick them all of that, man.
You
But
know-
they got to be done.
I know a
Oh,
brother.
they got to be nice and pretty.
I'm a
I know.
freak.
I know another brother who loves feet.
Who?
King All Blacks. He loves feet. That's his
Yeah,
whole
man.
thing,
I'm a
man.
bandit, man. I'm a bandit.
I don't get that. Like you want to suck them and smell
Yeah,
them.
come on,
and-
dude. That's pretty. That's
Man.
toes. That's female feet.
I wonder what that's
Crazy?
about. Did you ever like? Do you think that comes from your youth? Like
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with my youth. It come with me watching all that porn.
porn.
I love to see the woman when you got the legs up on the shoulders and the feet dangling.
Yes, yeah. I like that too.
Yeah.
I do. I like that.
Pretty
yeah,
toes. I don't want nothing decrepit.
But give me your history here. So you met this girl Sabina at 17.
Yeah,
You start
old
to have
lady.
kids with her and everything. But then you have a period of time that you stray from Sabina and you were able to have sex with other
Yeah, I
women.
was young, man. Between 18, 19, 20, man. You know, I was out there doing my thing. You know, it wasn't
Right.
nothing crazy. I wasn't, fucking on my wife or nothing. But, females hollered at you. I was a young guy.
Right.
What is
You know?
cheating?
Cheating, let me see. How do I define cheating? How do
It's not a blowjob, is it?
cheating?
Is a blowjob cheating?
Cheating is I think cheating is when your heart goes to another person.
Oh,
man.
then you
I
can
think
do anything.
Oh, then you didn't do anything wrong.
when your heart goes to somebody
I
else.
agree with that.
My heart was always home. I never got lost on the way to grandma's house. you know?
Right. You were always faithful in your
I'm-
mind. You loved
yeah,
her.
I can't say I was always devoted, but I'm
Right.
dedicated. I ain't never turned my back on my family.
Is it hard to be a comedian who's
Cheating
made
to
it?
me is cheating to me is like when you, like my father cheated on my mother.
Right.
Because he chose heroin over her.
Right.
That's what I did.
Heroin was his lady.
Yeah.
That's right. What about making it as a big star? I mean, you've really made it. Everyone knows your name. You're on a hit TV show. You got a lot going on here. There are broads coming on to you all the time. It's got to be tough. It's got to be tough to be a family man and to have that kind of activity around you.
Nah, I'm grown now, man. I'm
Are you?
37 years. I'll be 38 next week, man. So I ain't into that shit no more.
Really?
I'm already locked and loaded with my family, man. I'm established already, man. It's good. You know what's out there. After a while, you know what's out there. I've been around for a
You
minute.
can get tempted. it, but you know to go home.
Yeah, I look. You know what I'm saying? I look at the menu, but I ain't got to order, man. I go home. My wife, the pussy's still good.
Right.
Yeah, she still
go on the
rocks.
road?
She still rocks.
You still go on the road and do comedy?
Yeah, when I feel like it. I got some bread now, so all that. That's money that if I want to do it. You know.
Well, what about all the cats you work with on Saturday Night Live? Are they do they turn their back on you, or did you?
No, everybody's still cool.
Everyone's still
I don't
friends?
see
He's
everybody.
working with Tina
Everybody's
Fey,
success.
right, yeah.
Everybody's
Tina
still
Fey
cool.
is
Lauren
good to
Michael's
you?
still my dude.
Yeah.
He's still Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's there when I need him.
How does a guy who's growing up in the projects get on Saturday Night Live? Explain to me how that.
How do we
whole-
adjust? How did we
No,
make
how'd that happen? I mean, here you are. You were a comic. What even made you think you could go up on stage and be funny? How did you end up doing that?
My balls, man. My balls, man. You know, I'm third-generation entertainer. I've been funny my whole life, and then I have people around me, the same people around me now going, yo, you should do comedy.
Wait a second.
You should
Hold
do
it a
comedy.
second.
That's where I met Jim Brewer and everybody, man. Do it at the Uptown Comedy Club right there in Harlem.
But
it was on Fox TV. It was right there.
Do you remember what you used to do? I mean, when you first went up there, you probably didn't know what the hell to do, right? Did you just
Funny. I had 7 minutes of material.
right off the bat?
Right off the bat, 7 minutes of material.
That killed.
Started in high school.
What'd you do? You did you do impressions? You
No
do,
impressions.
You don't do any impressions.
Just characters that I created. I had one character called Biscuit.
Yeah.
He was like the little boy inside of me that had a chip on his shoulder because his dad wasn't there.
Right.
And he wanted to beat everybody up, and it was funny.
Right.
His name was Biscuit.
Biscuit.
It worked in the black community, but when I tried it on Saturday Night Live, it was wah, wah, wah.
So who discovered you from Saturday Night Live? How do they hear about?
The Brown Brothers. The Brown Brothers. They were the executive producers of Uptown Comedy Club. Uptown.
Yeah.
And they gave me a shot. And as a matter of fact, Chris Rock was he missed his flight. And they came to me and said, "You want to get on TV?" And I said, "Yeah." And I had 7 minutes. And they put me on TV.
And you were a hit
voila.
right away. And,
Voila.
and these brothers saw you, these two guys.
Kevin and Andre.
And they said to you, "We want you to audition for Lorne Michaels."
No, they wanted me. They put me on Uptown Comedy Club, and I did Uptown Comedy Club for 2 years. Then that got canceled on Fox.
Okay.
But before that got canceled, I did Def Jam when Martin Lawrence was hosting.
Right. Good
so
friend
Martin,
of yours?
Yeah, I love Martin. He's my OG.
Not crazy.
He's a role model.
That's my dude. That's my dude.
He's
That's my
crazy,
dude.
though, right?
Nah, Martin ain't crazy. No.
They say you're crazy. They say that
Yeah,
you're.
how would you ask Tracy?
Sure about everybody.
You're
They said
infamous.
Jesus Christ was crazy. I don't care.
They
what
say you're
nobody said.
infamous for not showing up. Like the people always say, "Oh, we don't even know if Tracy will show up today because
No, they don't
Tracy's
say
there."
that about me.
No,
I've always been on time. I'm good with
You
that.
always show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
They
Baba
say I'm
Booey
crazy
said you
because
were-
they say I'm crazy because I took my shirt off. I take my shirt off in clubs when my song comes on.
Well, you
And-
lost your driver's license, right?
No.
You didn't get a DWI. And,
Yeah, but and
and?
I didn't lose my license.
why would he
I
lose
thought
his
they
license?
take your license when you get
No,
there.
that's L.A. You know, that's what they do out there. They stop you. They watch you come out of club. I was doing karaoke with my wife.
Uh-huh.
You think it's because you're a black man? They keep an extra
No,
eye on
I'm
you?
not the poster boy for that stuff.
No, I don't think so.
No, I guess I got stopped, and they said I had too much liquor, and
Right.
they took me in.
That's
but they
it.
didn't take my license.
Oh, that's good. And this bling you're wearing, I mean, that's got to be a very expensive chain. It's sparkling all over the place.
No doubt, man. This is
You've made a lot of money, haven't
part
you?
of my well living.
Yeah, you've made a lot of money. Saturday Night Live, though, is not such a great place to make money, though,
Yeah,
right?
but you could. That's a you know.
It's a
Stepping
jumping
stone.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into that stuff, you know. I can't complain. You know?
On your TV show now, do they give you a lot of money? On
I
this,
get some bread.
You do.
I make more than anybody ever knew in my generation.
That's right. That's right.
You know, when you start making money like Howard, now that's some
That's
paper.
real money.
That's some
That's
paper.
right.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
forget.
lawsuit money right there.
That's right.
That's lawsuit money right there, baby.
Big bucks, baby. Gotta be
Word
careful.
up, man. You
Word.
my idol. This is all freedom to me.
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
showed it to me, and you gonna ask me all these crazy questions, knowing I got you right in front of you and Robin. This is the whole blueprint is right here.
How long you been listening to the show? How long have you been a fan of the?
About 10 years.
No kidding.
Over 10 years.
I didn't know that.
Since you jumped off on the radio.
You know who tells me you're the greatest guest ever is Jimmy Kimmel. He thinks you're about the best there is.
Jimmy, go do him next week.
Yeah, he loves you.
It's my
But
bro,
you know,
Yeah.
we had
Yeah,
Tracy
I stay
on the
loose.
show
Yeah.
before Tracy came on the show because Craig Gass used to do.
Yeah, he's making a living. That dude is making a living.
He does an impression
He's
of you.
making a living, but is it precise? I mean, is this dude just saying it's me?
It's very good. It's very funny when he does.
I'd love to do Tracy Morgan, but you don't know who Tracy is.
He's
Tracy,
a black comedian.
black dude from Saturday Night Live he's like one of the craziest guys. You got to have him
Who
on the
does
show.
a Tracy Morgan? I don't even know it.
Just me. I'm the only dude. I'm
that-
the only dude. Yeah, he sounds all black and shit.
That's very funny right there.
That's crazy.
I got an accent on my New York accent.
And you are a real brother. I mean, you're not some guy who grew up in some suburb.
You mean
somewhere.
like Tim Meadows or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, you're like a real brother.
Yeah.
Now, what about Eddie Murphy? Did he ever, like, he started on Saturday Night Live. He was the black guy on Saturday Night Live. Did he ever embrace you? Did he ever come to you and say, man, you're doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I met Ed, you know?
Yeah.
I love Ed.
Did he have you up to his house, Bubble Hill, the mansion?
I hung out with Charlie up there, Charlie and Vern, the other brothers. But I met Eddie in L.A.
You did. And how was he to you? What was that like?
He was real cool, man. He was real friendly, man. He just said, you know, keep doing what you're doing. You know, you where you at because you're funny.
Right.
Bottom line.
That was the advice he gave you.
Bottom line, just stay funny. Right. Whatever you do not lose your sense of humor about nothing.
And what is your life
like? You make money,
like now?
you get a divorce. Keep your sense of humor.
Yeah, he got a divorce, all right. Yeah. He's going through that now.
Still funny too.
And why would he go out and knock up one of the Spice Girls the second he gets divorced? He's back in the same boat again, isn't he?
Because she's sweet.
Yeah,
she's probably good to him.
That's insane. That's insane. What is he doing? What would you
do? You would just lean back for a little while, Howard?
Well, I would have sex, but I wouldn't have to get some girl pregnant and get into a whole situation again. He has a bunch of young kids.
He's
already.
A family man. That's a problem.
He's got too many damn families. That's his problem.
That's like me. I'm a family man.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
You have 3 children.
Now, your
and
oldest
all
is
3 of them are
18
capable of making somebody pregnant too.
Really? Your oldest is 18?
No, 21. The middle.
21?
Yeah.
Now, what about these kids? Are they going to go to college? Did you ever get to go to college?
No, I never went to college.
Would these kids get to go to college?
One is in FIT now.
Oh, I see.
The middle is getting ready to go to NYU.
Right.
The baby is a producer. He's making beats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just took him to Sam Ash. He has like a full studio in his room, sound studio and everything in his room.
And no outside children outside the marriage?
No.
You never got into any of that?
No way.
No way?
No way.
Look at
I'm
you.
only with Sabina, man.
Look at you with Sabina.
Only with Sabina. This Sabina dick right here.
Yeah.
This Bean dick. This Bean dick. Bina, this is your dick.
What are the
In spite of what you might hear, what you might see a page, this is your dick. This your ding-a-ling, God damn it.
Right, Sabina.
Oh, my God. My wife, she's short, got the nice booty. We role nice titty, but big Orielas.
Wow.
We role play like a motherfucker, too. I just bought her a Girl Scout suit.
No kidding.
Told her to go outside, knock on the door, and try to sell me some cookies. I'm going to answer the door in my boxers.
Is that true?
My dick right on the side.
Wow.
Yeah, and we play rape sometimes.
You do?
Play rape? Now,
Yeah,
how
we
does
play
that go?
rape. She go upstairs, she put on her little Victoria's Secret with no panties, go upstairs in the bathroom, and act like she doing her hair.
Right.
Then I go put my criminal shit on.
Yeah.
What does that entail?
Ski mask and everything, glove, flashlight. It starts off as a home invasion.
Wow. And the kids, where are they during all
They're in
this?
the bedroom sleep.
And you
My
walk...
oldest son is in the room beating his dick watching my porn. I know because his room smell like socks and bus off. His room smell like socks and bus off, Artie.
See, that's how you don't cheat. You gotta be creative like it. You don't cheat if you're
I sin with my eyes, man.
And you walk in, and then you grab her from behind, throw her on the bed, and rape her.
Yeah,
and do you say dirty shit to her when you're doing it?
That's my
Is she
boo-bie.
screaming and crying and like, don't rape me?
Yeah, then it's over.
Wow.
Then we got another one. What's the
See,
other
I don't
one?
get into any of that.
Yeah,
maybe I would like
my
that.
lady do. Me and my lady do.
Wow, you're so creative.
You gotta be, man. You gotta keep it going, man. The first thing that goes, the first
Play
thing that gets
rape.
goes.
And the Girl Scout cookie fantasy is you answer the door.
Robin, you are so pretty over there. Sexy chocolate.
Go over and play rape with Robin.
Robin, come on. Robin to put it on me, man.
Robin, you ever role play? Seriously.
Role play? No, I don't have time for all
You know
that.
what? Actually, I did that with my girlfriend, the Girl Scout cookie thing, but I really wanted the cookie.
You left her alone.
Yeah, I took the cookies and I had to fuck her.
You got it all wrong,
That's a
Artie.
problem, man.
Robin, let Tracy see your feet.
My feet?
I know
Yeah,
they
come on. Put them
Yo,
out.
Rob, come on with that, man.
What are you talking about?
Mature woman. That's what I love about it. The maturity. When you get older, you know.
You don't mind a woman getting older?
That's what turns me on is the maturity.
Really?
Man.
Really?
Mature women.
How old is your wife now?
My woman is like in her 41.
Wow.
Yeah, but she's so mature about all of this shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, some young girl couldn't deal with this shit. I'm rock and roll, man.
Would you shave
Fucking rock and roll.
Does she shave a whole bush off and everything?
I don't know.
No, you don't go
I
for
like
that.
bush.
You like a bush?
Yeah, I like bush.
Wow.
I like mature women. I like stretch marks. I like cellulite. I love all of that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You gotta be kidding.
I love it.
Does she have a lot of
She
cellulite?
can have 4 good toes in that last toe. That welfare with dog nail on it. I love me some welfare pussy.
Welfare
I love
pussy.
I love the thick C-section scar.
Really?
I love a C-section. I
know
like
you're
battle
bullshit.
wounds, goddammit. I'm from the ghetto.
Nah, you don't. You
Put
like
some
them
spam
young.
on her ass.
What are you talking
Put some
about?
spam on
I'm
there.
not buying this for a minute.
I'm telling you how.
Nah, come on.
I'm telling you, man. I'm a beast.
You're real ghetto. You've been shot, right?
No.
You haven't been shot?
No way.
Shot him.
I
Nobody
was into
shot him.
sports. I was into sports.
Were
I
you?
never with gang banging and stuff like that.
Nothing like that. Huh? What,
No,
were you,
I was
football?
into sports.
Football.
Sports and my uncle, they all kept me into sports and you know that kept me away from all the bad guys.
And what about your brothers and sisters?
No, we're all good kids.
All good kids.
My mother, yeah, my father. None of us, no jailbirds, none of that shit.
And
I've been locked up a few times though.
Yeah. Oh, you have?
Yeah, I've been locked up. I've been through the system. I'm from the ghetto. Come on.
What were you locked up for?
Running around when I'm young, trying to be a fledgling drug dealer. That
Oh,
did
yeah.
Did you deal? Yeah.
Yeah, I dealed.
what,
you know, I
coke?
What
had
were
to
you
get
dealing?
Coke, heroin?
Crack.
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 You were a crack dealer. I bet you were good at it. I mean, I bet you.
No, I wasn't.
You were not.
I sold like 2 cracks in my whole life.
Wow.
And they caught you?
Yeah, my uncle punched the shit out of me in my face, man. That's not you, brother.
Where do you
So I
sell
was out of
crack?
character.
Did you have a corner, and were you hooked up with like
Neighborhood.
you were hooked up with a big dealer?
In the
and-
neighborhood. I mean, you're there, and you see everybody around you just getting all this money. This was in the early 80s when
Right.
crack was king.
Right.
And everybody was friggin' selling.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't want to be left out. You don't want to be the bummy dude. You don't
Right.
want everybody laughing at you. So I tried it, and
So-
it didn't work. And I thank God.
Why did you stop? You mean you got caught on the
No,
second?
my wife.
She said, "Look, you got to stop
Yeah, I
this.
was 17. She said, "You're an asshole."
You're gonna ruin your life."
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Thank God you listened.
Yeah, man. She got my dick off the corner, man.
Wow.
You know?
What about pimping? You ever do any of that?
None of that stuff. That shit is corny.
Ever fuck a
man.
whore?
I'm not taking. Huh?
Ever have a whore?
Yeah, I experienced that.
You
but
did?
That
You
was
paid for it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Now, well, how much
That was
did
before
you pay?
I met my woman, though.
Yeah.
How much
30
did you pay?
bucks.
30 bucks. And what did you
16
get?
years old. My uncle took me over on 42nd Street. You know, when the deuce was the deuce.
Yeah.
And you know, in the car, get me laid for my graduation.
Oh,
30
is that
bucks.
right? That was a graduation
Yeah, I
present.
didn't know
bucks
what
you
I
could
was
bang
doing.
her?
I was just humping.
30 bucks you could bang her.
Yeah.
Wow. And your uncle did that.
Yeah.
As a
cool uncle.
graduation
That was my
present.
uncle. Yeah.
And how was
Got me
it?
laid.
Was it a good looking woman for 30 bucks? She probably was a
I
snagger
don't.
tooth.
Yeah. No. She was blonde headed.
Yeah.
A lot of makeup.
All right.
I stuck it in like 6 times. Then took
Bing,
it
bam,
out.
boom. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah.
You
I
didn't
bet.
really.
Yeah, I was into football. I didn't care about girls. Come on. 16.
Nice C-section scar on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love C-section.
You're not kidding, are you? Oh, you're a freak.
Yeah, man.
You're a freak. Tell me about the Girl Scout cookie scenario. In other words, for real, your wife has a
Have
Girl
you used
Scout,
the outfit yet? You got it. You just got it.
and she knocks on the door and she goes,
Mister, do you want to buy some French brownies?
for real.
Use the voice and everything.
And then you go,
And then I look out the door and I look and I go, yeah, come on in there. Let me buy a couple of boxes from you.
wow.
And I got the boxes with the big erection and everything. It's my
that's
fantasy.
great. That's
you know?
great. Good for you,
My
man.
fantasy. No dialogue, no nothing.
You ever take dirty videos of your wife?
No way.
Why?
Cause I'm
For
not.
the two of you. I mean,
No
for your
way.
own pleasure.
No.
You won't do it.
I don't like to look back.
Tell me about Saturday Night Live. Do you get nervous before you have to go on? It's got to be a little nerve-wracking, right?
Live
I
audience.
didn't say nerve. I wouldn't say nervous. I would say excited.
Excited.
Yeah.
I would be
you the
nervous.
huh?
I did
And
it
with
once.
Tracy Moore. I know.
And I was nervous. I didn't feel good
It's a
about
lot
it.
of television, baby.
Yeah, it was like really, I don't know. I just
But
didn't
it's
like
a
it.
rush, man. It's like going from 0 to 1,000. Before you know it, Howard, you was saying goodnight.
Yeah,
Before you know
that's
it,
it.
you was saying goodnight. Once we start rolling, once that train pulls out, you got your makeup and your hair, and they grabbing you, and you I mean, you didn't even have time to be nervous.
I
man.
want you to be
There
honest.
was 2 minutes in between each, commercial.
But wait a second. I want you to be honest with me. Did you get along with everyone at Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, I was cool. I was cool with everybody.
Everyone?
I was
There was
cool
nobody
with-
you didn't like?
I was cool with everybody, man.
Now, how come you were booked on the Jimmy Brewer radio show 3 times? You still haven't shown up. What's going on with that?
It's just scheduling, It's just
Scheduling.
scheduling. Being over at Teen of 30 Rock now.
Okay.
And then when Jimmy would book me before 30 Rock, I was on the road. I didn't have a TV show.
I see.
I had to make money.
Right.
So the time that I wasn't on the road, I was with my wife and my kids.
When's the first time you banged a white woman?
First time I banged her. Oh, I remember. She was from D.C. too. It was before I met Sabine. I was working over at the Empire State Building. Her name was Dana.
Dana.
I met her. Her name was Dana.
Oh, did she live? She was from Washington. You're sure, not Jersey?
Dana,
Not from
yeah,
Jersey.
Not from Jersey.
Why don't we all just calm down?
Just before I met my wife, man.
No kidding.
I had my own pad in East New York.
Nice.
And I was paying like $30 rent.
And
$30 rent, and I was working.
great.
This is the only time I ever felt bachelorism.
Go ahead.
Just before I met my wife, I was 17, just before I met her. And it was sweet. I had my own crib. My cousin Love was living with me. He had the other room. And we met these chicks. We were selling sneakers at the Complete Athlete at Empire State Building, and they walked in.
And they liked you.
Yeah, we got down for our crown.
And you said, hey, why don't you come by my bachelor
The first
pad?
time I always saw, I saw some pink vagina.
Wow.
First time
Was it great?
Pink, yeah, blonde head. Oh, my God.
Wow.
And she was so mature. She knew what she was doing. She would make noise.
Right. No one ever did that before for you.
That's why we watch pornos, because those chicks are theatrical.
Oh, it's
I
great.
need to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah, I need to hear that.
Yes. East New York, toughest, worst neighborhood in New York.
Hey, you know what? I've always wanted to see.
Go ahead.
The episode that you did with the lady with the big labias. Oh. The big pussy lips.
I don't remember that one.
What?
The one with the big pussy.
Wasn't that you? Well, Houston.
Big ones.
Didn't Houston have those?
But y'all blurred it out.
I could get you a copy of that.
I need to see that.
Sure, I'll get it. I just got to remember who the hell that was. Who had the big pussy?
Bust this out, though, Hal.
Yeah.
I just pitched this idea to Tina Fey yesterday.
Go ahead. Tina Fey seems to be some sort of
we
genius.
We want to do an episode where we find out that Beetlejuice is my father.
That is funny. Will you do it or not? Was she open to it?
Yes.
I would watch that.
That'll be hilarious.
That would be good.
We find out that Beetlejuice is my father. And Robin, we're going to do another episode where Robin is 6 months pregnant by me.
Oh, I like that.
And Robin, if you was my woman, I'm not wearing no rubber. I'm going straight booger and sugar with it. I'm going booger and sugar.
You hate wearing rubbers?
That's what we say in the ghetto.
Do you hate wearing rubbers?
I never had to. I only bang my wife.
Nah, come on.
I'm only banging my wife.
No one believes that.
I'm only banging my wife.
Who was the biggest pain in the ass celebrity on Saturday Night Live? I'm talking about the host.
I got to say Tom Green.
Tom Green?
Yeah, we didn't like each other.
You didn't like each other?
We didn't like each other, man.
What
We were
happened?
just doing jackass shit.
I mean, you're such a nice guy.
We're just doing jackass shit. With, if you don't want to do a skit, don't have me stay up a whole fucking night and write it, and then you come down and we're doing a cue card thing. And when you do the cue cards,
right.
My words were brown, his is green.
Right.
He started reading my fucking, he thought that was funny.
He's fucking with you.
Yeah.
You mean during the sketch for real?
During the sketch, man.
He started reading your lines?
I stopped reading and I went and I grabbed the fucking cue card and I brought it back off camera and said, dude, these are your fucking lines and this is mine.
That was right on live TV?
Right on live TV.
Oh, that's great.
So, I came up when Norm McDonald was there,
Yeah. You love Norm.
And yeah, Norm taught me. And I came with Colin Quinn and
Norm was very
Jim
impressed.
Brewer.
Norm was impressed with Tracy, right, Artie? I mean,
Norm loves Tracy.
Just me being able to survive.
What did Norm always say about Tracy?
He said, man, that Tracy Morgan, man, he's funny. He's like a real black guy.
They never had nothing like me in 8H.
No.
That's what he said.
Come on, I came up on Saturday Night Live, and I could tell you when, Howard. I could tell you when, Robin.
All right.
It's hard to emerge on that show.
Absolutely.
Now they cut back. There's only 10 cast members.
Right.
But when I was there, it was like 16.
Yeah.
And you had Norm, and you had Will. So for me to get fucking airtime was tedious sometimes.
How do you get airtime? You have to write your own sketch?
I told Lorne Michaels to get me a soda, bitch.
You did. You said to Lorne Michaels, get me a soda, bitch.
That's how he got noticed.
And America went, what?
That's how you got.
That's when I emerged.
That's when you emerged.
When I did that
Brave
sketch.
man.
When I did that sketch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were like backstage and yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Did you write that?
I wrote that.
Yeah.
I wrote a lot of
A lot of the job is you got to write something funny and then you get on.
For me, it wasn't the writing wasn't. I knew I was going to score on Saturday Night Live through performance.
Yeah.
I stopped using my computer the first year. I had gerbils and shit in my shit.
Right.
I said, let me just perform. You know.
Yeah.
Let me get off on performance because I started writing and I just couldn't deal with the rejection.
Right. It's
hard.
hard.
I would write and
you get up in front of the whole group and pitch a sketch and
they wouldn't get my sense of humor. So I would just perform in front of the writers, different like Brian Fellows and characters, and then they would write it up.
Yes. All right. That's a good way to work.
Yeah. So that was my method.
And you started to do impressions on Saturday Night Live. You did
yeah,
Cuba
but I
Gooding
didn't like
Jr.
doing impressions.
But
that
you did
wasn't
Cuba
my
Gooding Jr.
Yeah,
You
but
did
I didn't
Oprah.
like that.
You were Oprah.
That was easy though.
Is it?
Anybody could do impressions.
You did Mike
when
Tyson.
When you do personal characters, that you like Brian Fellows and Astronaut Jones, that's the real talent.
Creating characters.
When you create them characters.
Mike Tyson is. Can you do a Mike Tyson?
I did Mike, but anybody can do Mike.
That's not that
Mike. I can do Mike. I can do Mike. You know, I can do Mike. You know, I can do that.
So it's a tough gig, Saturday Night Live. You really have to work all week. You have to write. You have to.
In the beginning, it was
ideas.
tough. In the beginning, it was tough.
And it's hard to live under the shadow of Will Ferrell, and emerge under the.
No, but when we were there, our crew, everybody was getting off. I think this crew now, it might be a little tough to fill those shoes.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
This crew now, I'm not there. I haven't been there I haven't been there since, the Tracy Morgan. You remember the Tracy Morgan show?
Yeah.
With the little boy?
Yes.
Bobby J.
But I remember.
Man, they canceled it.
I remember.
I went out to L.A. and my cootie cat was nice and pretty. My pelvic bone was nice and my coochie lips was small. And I went out there. Now my fucking lips is hanging. My asshole is like this. I'm gaping. Jesus Christ, they fucked the shit out of me, Artie, out there.
I hear you, man.
My shit was gonna stay on forever.
I've been through it. My ass is huge.
No Vaseline, no KY. I'm gaping. My asshole is hanging out like this.
Yeah.
I got the pink sleeve. God damn!
You could drive a truck through my asshole.
Big bulbous dickhead. They put a big bulbous dickhead. Motherfucker had a dickhead shaped like a Darth Vader helmet in my ass. I'm like, God damn!
I hear you.
Thank God for 30 Rock.
Yeah, how is 30 Rock going? That's
30
good.
Rock is beautiful,
Good
man.
show,
We on tonight,
Keith,
man.
yeah, that's
we
tonight.
about to move on Thursdays too.
30 Rock is a big show, and everyone should watch that. It's about the comings and goings of the behind the scenes, like it's Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, these people in their lives and their workplace.
People say your character on Saturday Night Live is really you, though. I mean, they say that you were like a crazy
People don't
guy.
know that. People don't know that. People don't live with me.
They don't know anything.
I'm nothing like that. And in real life, Tracy Morgan is nothing like that. You think Tracy Jordan is crazy, the character that I play?
Right.
You should meet Tracy motherfucking Morgan.
Are you
I'm
fucking
off
crazy?
the meat rack.
What makes you so crazy? I mean, why? What do you do that is so crazy?
I'm not. People will call it crazy. I'm just happy, man.
Yeah, you're just having a good time.
Energy. I'm just having a good time.
Has a
and people that
celebrity-
are fucking miserable, like when I leave out of here,
Yeah.
that's a rat race down there, man.
Right. This is fun.
Yeah, this is all fun to me.
Well, has a celebrity woman ever hit on you? Have you had famous women say?
Yeah, I've had a couple.
You have.
Come at me.
Is that the
You'd
best?
be surprised.
No shit.
You'd be surprised
White
who I
and black.
teabag. You'd be surprised
You
who I
teabag.
teabag. You'd be surprised.
Give me his names, brother.
No.
Brother, give me
No.
Come on, one
Gotta
name.
wait till the book come out.
Give me one fucking name.
Wait till Howard.
I'll
What am I
kick your
gonna do?
ass right
when
now.
my career's over,
Come
what am I
on,
gonna do?
man.
Come on, I gotta do something
All right.
juicy.
Did you ever have sex with a Saturday Night Live guest host?
No.
Tell the truth.
No.
What about your
Drew Barrymore?
castmates?
I kissed a couple.
Drew Barrymore?
But that was in sketches.
Did you have Drew Barrymore?
No.
Jane Fonda?
I kissed Kate Hudson, but I
On
was
the
doing a
mouth?
sketch.
Oh,
I was doing a
tongue-
sketch.
Tongue kiss?
No, I was doing a sketch.
Beautiful
though.
girl, right?
Yeah, I kissed Britney Spears when I was doing a sketch.
Nice.
But did you fuck her?
Woodrow.
Who'd you fuck?
I'm not telling
Come
you,
on,
my
brother.
friend.
Please, man. This will be
I
the
gotta
best
wait
interview.
for the book to come out.
Can't you give me one name?
No, see, this is Howard right here. Look, this is
Yeah.
what Howard does to you.
Come on, man.
Sringali. This is Sringali
Just
here.
asking,
Come on.
I'm asking. Come on.
No,
I'm not
man,
being
I don't
an
kiss and
asshole.
tell, man. I'm a pro, bro.
Lindsay
What
Lohan?
is going on the set of Saturday Night Live? Is anybody having
Artie,
sex?
I got a gift for you.
What is it?
18 years old, straight from Harlem. Butthole.
Smell his
Butthole.
finger. There you go. Butthole.
Butthole.
Oh, he's not kidding, huh?
No, but really, what's going on? Are people having sex while that show's going on?
I don't know.
during the
Nobody's
week,
invited
or-
me.
Oh,
Nobody's
please.
invited me.
No, but when
this
you
is
fuck-
SNL. There's coke involved. I guess so. I don't know.
When you met, you let Artie smell your finger.
People died on that show.
You just let Artie smell asshole on your finger.
Butthole.
From butthole.
Butthole, who is it?
It was straight
Who was
from
it?
Harlem.
Was that Tina Fey's asshole?
No.
Come on, be honest.
No, man.
Did Artie
you know
just
what?
smell
It's
Tina Fey's
my girl,
asshole?
It
man.
smelled like
She's a good girl,
It smelled like
man.
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin's asshole? You never had gay sex,
You get
did
along with Alec Baldwin?
No, you never go that way.
Nah, there's no
Straight up,
gay.
I'm
There's no
straight
gay
up, not
shit.
6
Anybody,
o'clock.
when you were
I'm
a
straight
young,
up and down.
When you were a young man, anybody
I'm
ever
6 o'clock, baby.
Did anybody
I
ever
ain't
try?
6:30. I ain't 6:15.
Anybody try to rape you or have molest you in the ghetto? You know what I mean? Never happened to you? No? Will you fuck a girl in her ass?
Huh?
Will you have a girl in her ass?
Yeah.
You will. You would do it.
Absolutely.
You
In
would.
a heartbeat.
Anal.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
Sticking my dick right in the female ass with no remorse.
Right.
And I'm banging it hard.
Yeah.
Because she deserve it.
Do you like that better?
Huh?
Do you like it better?
Nah. If it go down, it go down.
All right. You do that with your
If it
wife?
go down, huh?
You do that with your wife?
I'm not telling, man.
All right. That's fair enough.
Let me ask you something, though. Your uncle took you for graduation to a prostitute. Would you do that for your children? Are you doing that for your boys?
Getting your boys laid?
Nah.
No, of course
No?
not. That's not the
Screwed
right
my
thing
head
to
up.
do.
It
That's
screwed my head up. Yeah,
Of
that's why I
course.
do comedy.
I mean, it's
Well, I'm a
crazy.
comedian. You know how fucked up I am in the head?
Let's go over
I'll
to...
fuck Chewbacca in the eyes.
Mike, you're on the air. You're not that particular, right?
I'm going hard on Chewbacca. Coming all on his fur.
You would fuck Chewbacca and come on his
I
fur?
fuck Darth Vader. Right in
You
his
love-
mask.
You love all women.
Darth Vader got gout in his right leg. He got gout.
You love all women.
Yeah.
Anna Nicole Smith, you attracted
Come on,
to her?
you know how powerful the pussy is?
It's so powerful.
Come on, Yoko Ono broke up the band. She had this motherfucker John Lennon go, Paul who? Ringo what?
Sure.
Fuck rehearsal. I'm laying naked with this Chinese chick. Where my duck sauce at, motherfucker? She broke up the motherfucking band.
Broke up the band.
She still get hate mail from baby boomers. Still getting fucking hate mail from this little Chinese chick. Yoko motherfucking Ono. Fuck rehearsal.
Yoko Ono.
Fuck John Ringo who? Paul what?
You would have fucked Yoko Ono.
What?
Yeah.
I would have got head gluckle, 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 gluckle. She get whatever she want. All she got to do is gag. I
She
love
must
when a
have
woman gag. Get that. Hey, you know what my MO is?
What?
I got to make the mascara run.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you like those pornos where the woman is gagging on the penis?
And she take it out and got the long spit chain?
Yeah, yeah. You like that?
I love that.
I don't like that.
The long spit chain? I'm a freak. You ain't a freak like me, Howard.
That turns
I
me
like
off.
when a woman throw up on my dick.
You do?
Throw up. What you have for lunch today? Roast beef, huh?
Has that happened to
Corned
you?
beef hash, yeah.
Do you force the woman's head deep
Yeah,
down
she
into
can
your
take
penis?
it. Women love that
Are you big?
shit.
Are you have a
I'm
big penis?
huge.
You're huge.
My head is bulbous.
Really?
Tell you like a Darth Vader helmet.
How many inches are you?
On a good day, about 9.
Did you actually measure? Do you measure from your balls or you measure from the shaft?
No, from the base of the shaft.
The base of
To
the
the
shaft,
head.
underneath to the head, and you're saying you're 9 inches.
No, I get-
and when
I
you're
get
with a
up 9.
woman, you will force her head into the all the way
Easy,
to take all 9 inches.
easy. There go, there go, there go, there go. I coach.
Yeah.
I'm Coach Carter when it come to that.
And you tell me women.
I'm Coach Reeves, the white, the black shadow.
And women have vomited.
Corned beef hash. Pork and beans and franks, everything. Gyro, everything. Gyro.
Oh, gyro. Is that a gyro or a gyro?
Beef patties,
I never know.
everything.
Everything goes. Wow.
Franks with mustard, sauerkraut, and onions.
You are a freak, man.
Dirtbag.
Man. And
Straight
after
like
they
that.
vomit, you keep going. Mm-hmm. Wow.
And you say you and your wife still want to try to have another baby because you want a girl?
Me and my wife been going hard.
You've
Yeah?
had enough of that.
Yeah, I want a daughter.
Really?
Yeah, I'm obsessed. I got 3 boys. I need a girl.
What,
I
do you
need
have
to
another
complete
son,
my
though?
legacy. I need to complete